Of late, something has been happening with my 2-year-old son Gappa. Whenever he's playing somewhere and I go near him, he looks at me and says, Pappa, jao. Or sometimes even in English, Pappa, go, go Pappa. It reminds me of that old go Corona, go meme. So at first, I found it funny. I even laughed a little. But slowly, it has started to pain me. By the way, if you are new here, I share real, raw parenting experiences like this. The small moments of doubt, joy, guilt, and learning as we raise our son Gappa. If that sounds like your kind of parenting journey, do consider subscribing to this channel. Now coming back to Gappa's story. This go Pappa go didn't happen just once or twice. It started happening almost every day. If he's playing in the balcony and I stand there, he says, Pappa jao. If he's splashing water in the bathroom and I walk in, Pappa jao. If he's lost in some game and I wait nearby to call him back, he approaches me, smiles, and then physically pushes me away. This has even happened during outings. Like some 10 days ago when we went to the river. He had played enough. I was worried he would get sick due to the cold water and I wanted him to come out. Instead, he pushed me as if I was disturbing his world, snatching away his joy. At first, I ignored it. But slowly, it started bothering me. Especially because he doesn't do this with his mama. She walks in, no problem. I walk in, I become the villain. And all this despite me working so hard to be a mindful parent. So I started thinking, am I becoming the hurdle in his play? Am I the killer of his fun and joy? Or does he sense some control when I'm around? Or does he see me as that person who keeps telling him, Gappa, andar chalo, bas karo, wahan mat chadho? Or maybe even without realizing, I carry some tension in my voice when I say these things. I don't know. His mama, on the other hand, maybe she just watches over him more quietly. Maybe her vibe feels more loving to him. I don't know. But all this has made me think about my role and how Gappa sees me when he's playing. So for a few days, I carried this thought inside me. It made me a little sad, but I started wondering, am I failing somewhere as a father? Is he choosing his mama over me? Or is this distance going to grow with time? So I did what I usually do in such situations. I read a little, reflected a little, and yes, I think I even overthought a little. Turns out at Gappa's age, toddlers crave autonomy. They want to own their space, their play, their joy. And anyone who feels like a controller, even without intending to, automatically becomes the enemy. And that's not because they love us any less, but because their brain is wired to protect their fun, not understand our worries. So when I ask Gappa to come out of the river, he doesn't see that the water is cold. When I ask him to get down from a high place, he doesn't see the risk. When I'm watching over him in the balcony, he doesn't understand that the uncovered balcony is unsafe for him. He only sees someone stopping his joy. And at that age, protecting his joy and his freedom is his biggest work. So now, when Gappa says, Pappa jao, I smile all knowingly. I back off and I call his mama to take over. And most importantly, I remind myself that parenting is not always about being hugged and hearing Pappa, Pappa. Sometimes parenting is also about giving him space and being okay with not being liked for some time. If this story made you feel a little less alone in your parenting journey, do let me know in the comment section. And do subscribe if you want to hear more real stories like this. See you again on Saturday.